Hi, I'm Raymond. Welcome to Crimson Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a keto-friendly pizza omelet that is as easy to make as it is delicious. Now the omelet I'm going to make today just uses a couple of ingredients. It of course uses the sauce and the mozzarella cheese and then some onions and some pepperoni, but any ingredient that goes well on a pizza will go well in this omelet, so it is wide open to creativity. Also, if you have ornery children, this is a great way to trick them into eating their eggs. In my experience, if you stick the word pizza into the title of any food, children will just eat it right up. So it's easy to make, it's keto friendly, children love it, and it is absolutely delicious. So let's get started with that pizza omelet. So for our ingredients, we're going to use 3 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of Rayo's homemade marinara spaghetti sauce. Very often the brand of these ingredients doesn't matter. In this particular case, I feel like it does because this Rayo's homemade marinara sauce uses no added sugars. The only sugars in here are the sugars that occur naturally in the tomatoes. And if you're on keto, that probably makes a difference to you. So I recommend this Rayo's homemade marinara sauce. We're going to use a 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese, 12 slices of pepperoni, a 1/4 cup of diced onions, 1 teaspoon of dried Italian seasoning, and then salt and black pepper to taste. I use a dash of salt, and I go a little heavy on the pepper, but that's just me. Let me throw this caveat out there that the ingredients will be on the screen and will be in the description as well as the macros. And if there is ever anything different between what I say here in the video and what you see on the screen, always go with what's on the screen and or what's in the description. All right, so let's throw these things together and make that awesome pizza omelet. One tip to help keep you from starting with an omelet and ending up with scrambled eggs is to use a pan that's the right size for your omelet. So you want the omelet to completely fill this pan. I find that this 10-inch pan is very good for 3 egg omelets. An 8-inch pan is also very good for 3 egg omelets, depending on whether you like your omelets thicker or thinner. First, let's turn our stove to a medium heat and let our pan be warming up. Go ahead and dice any onions or peppers or any vegetable toppings that need to be diced. I'm only using onions today. One thing I like to do when I'm dicing onions or peppers or mushrooms or anything like that is dice more than I need and then just put the rest in a freezer bag or a Ziploc sandwich bag and put it in the refrigerator. Stack your pepperonis and cut them into 4 slices. Any vegetables that you're using that would require baking to soften up on a pizza, like bell peppers or onions or mushrooms, go ahead and saute those now. So we're going to add the tablespoon of butter to our pan, which has been preheating. We're going to go ahead and add our 1/4 cup of onions, and we're going to add the pepperonis that we had sliced up and let those kind of be sauteing in that pan into a flavorful little mix there. That should only take a couple of minutes, and while that's happening, let's crack our 3 eggs into a bowl. Add our pinch of salt. Black pepper to taste. A teaspoon of dried Italian seasoning. And thoroughly whisk with a fork. Now the onions and pepperoni and whatever else you've got sauteing over here should be ready. Just leave the heat on, pick these up. I like to put them on a paper plate. Leave that butter and that oil that cooked out of the pepperoni in the pan. Kind of spread that melted butter around here. This is going to make a great add to our non-stick surface of our pan. And then just pour that egg mixture right in there. And then we're just going to let that cook for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, it's actually been about 4 minutes. This is ready to flip here. Next, we're going to add our Rayo's marinara sauce. Our mozzarella cheese. Our onions, pepperonis, and any other toppings that you want to put on here. Fold the omelet in half, as one does with omelets. And then cover this pan. I find that helps cook the omelet evenly and get the ingredients melted more quickly. So we're gonna leave that for about another 2 minutes. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes and that looks perfectly ready. Let's take that up and put it on our plate. Well, I think that is a good looking omelet. I think that turned out very well. All right, so Jordan and I are sitting down to eat our pizza omelets. First of all, I thought avocado slices would make a great side dish for this. Nothing special about this. It's just sliced avocado. And then the bread, this is Italian herbed bread. So this bread is one of those things that I feel like gives you a lot of bang for your buck. Very, very simple to make, and it looks and tastes like something you might have spent some time with. So I'll probably make a video on that. But then we're gonna let Jordan try the pizza omelet here, and I'm gonna dive into it myself.
It tastes like an omelet, but it's got the aftertaste of pizza.
Like in a good way. It's like those two flavors blend in an unexpected, surprisingly kind of delicious way. Of course, people have been using tomatoes on omelets for a long time.
Yeah. Which is like the basis of a pizza.
Yeah, the sauce, and then so you're just adding the Italian seasoning and onion too. They've been using onions as a common ingredient in an omelet, and so is cheese. It's just we're using mozzarella instead of cheddar, which is more common. And then we're adding the Italian seasoning and the pepperoni, and that's what's giving it really the pizza flavor. That's what differentiating it from a more traditional kind of omelet, I guess. Yeah, it really comes through, guys. That to me, I mean, you can make this with any kinds of ingredients that you want. Like I said at the beginning of the video, any topping that goes well on pizza goes well on this. But man, the pepperoni just really makes that, kind of pizza flavor come through. So that's one, if you like pepperoni at all, that's one I highly recommend using. For our drink here, and I'll probably make a video on this as well because this is awesome. This is just a homemade lemonade using real lemon juice. It's very, very easy to make. It uses Splenda instead of sugar. Fits well with the keto diet. Oh, so does this bread, by the way. Fits in with the keto diet. This is a Arnold seeded keto bread, and the whole meal is keto. So Jordan and I are gonna enjoy our breakfast now, and we sure appreciate you spending some time with us. And we'll see you next time. I'm Raymond.
I'm Jordan.
And we'll see you next time on
Crimson Kitchen.
Bye.